Kristen Britain, Green Rider is the next book I'm talking about. It's another one of my tried and true books that I read. Sometimes I have to read the story all over again. Like, I don't go out and buy new books when I get bored because gas prices are stupid. You have to go all the way into town, and I live 20 minutes in the country in the middle of nowhere. So that's a no-go. Always go back to the ones you like. I do have some to be read, but today it's about Kristen Britain and the start of her Green Rider series. Yes, because it's this one, the first Rider. Very, very tried and true. I've read it a few times. Looking for a hardcover of the first print because I have because if I'm going to have the first prints of the other ones, I need to find the first print of this one. But as the back of the book says, the magical messenger on her journey home from school after a fight which surely leads to her expulsion. Kerrigan Gallahan, okay, I don't know how to say the name. Maybe I could, yeah. When talking about it, the author says, like Nancy Kerrigan, I'm thinking that's how you pronounce it. And the last name, yeah, we're trying. Oh, I'm out of the frame. Oh, foot fell asleep. But yeah, okay. I think that's how, if not, my dyslexic mind made it swooshy swoosh. Okay, so Kerrigan Gallahan ponders her future as she trudges through the immense forest called Green Cloak, but her thoughts are interrupted by the clattering of hooves as a galloping horse burns from the woods. The rider slumped over on his mount, neck impaled by two black shifted arrows. As the young man lies dying on the road, he tells Kerrigan that he is a Green Rider, one of the legendary messengers of the king, and that he bears a life or death message for King Zachary. He begs Kerrigan to carry his message, warning her not to read it, and when she reluctantly agrees, he makes her swear on his sword to complete his mission for love of her country. As he bestows upon her the golden wing brooch, which is the symbol of the office, he whispers on his dying breath, beware of the Shadow Man. Kerrigan challenges her life forever. Kerrigan's promise changes her life forever, pursued by an unknown assassins, following a path only her horse seems to know, and accompanied by a silent specter of the original messenger. She herself becomes a legendary Green Rider, caught up in a world of deadly danger and complex magic, compelled by forces she cannot understand. Kerrigan is hounded by dark beings bent on seeing that the message. Okay, let's. Kerrigan is honored by dark. Kerrigan is hounded by dark beings bent on seeing that the message and its reluctant carrier never reach its destinations. Oh, I just put my dyslexia on full blown for the world to see. So it's the Green Rider. Kerrigan basically goes on an adventure. She meets the Berry sisters, the Bunch sisters. Berry? Bunch sisters. And she's traveling in the woods, being followed by evil. And somehow she makes it to the king and saves the day? Or does she not? She makes it to the king? Does she not? Well, the king almost dies a couple times. So you'll have to read how, yeah, it's very interesting. I always come back to it because it's a female lead in an action movie or action book about saving, being brought to so basically, girl makes promise, keeps promise, becomes hero. That's the very, very simple version of that book. But I always enjoy it. And I'm a bored Goodwin reading books that I enjoy. Sometimes it's fun to go back to a book you've read before.